Alright guys, well if you can see by the title of the video, I'm finally getting my boat back. My 20-foot tracker walleye boat that I've converted into a bass boat, duck boat. She went down during duck season last year. During this hunt, I'll throw up a picture right now. But essentially what happened was part of my throttle cable that actually secures the sheathing of the throttle cable to allow the wire inside to actually move the shifter and the throttle. The shifter cable anchor broke, and I was running it without the cowling on because it was the only way that I could shift. I had to shift by hand to get the motor to go in gear. And while I was doing that, it stalled, and I got some water that got thrown up into the engine and the intake, and I think that kind of gummed up the carbs, and not good. So I took it to a guy to get it fixed. He finally got it done. He's been backed up with all the COVID boats that have come in, same thing as pretty much anywhere, and so we're finally going to pick that up. I'll explain more what got fixed when we get the boat, but yeah, essentially that's what happened. We ended up still hunting. Obviously I had to get towed in, and had some other things I needed to work on it anyway, so it was just about time that the whole motor went through and, you know, got everything fixed that I needed to get fixed. So we're headed up there right now, gonna grab the boat and see what got done to it. So here we go. Alright, so it's been a couple days. Here's the update on the boat. So I've had a few days to let it dry out. There was a ton of water that was left in it because I'm an idiot. Forgot to take the plug out. I have a couple clips of what that looked like when I got home, and check those out right now. I was able to get in there with an SOS pad, scrub it all down. I got the shop vac in there, cleared a bunch of it out, scrubbed it all down, so now you can see that the floors actually look clean. So everything's clean, it's just drying out. That's a big improvement from what it was like 3 days ago. It was bad. Everything is starting to actually dry out. I took out the oil tank that was deleted. We did a new fuel pump in it so that it'll take oil gas mix. Since I run this in the winter and in the summer, I don't want it to run too lean or too rich, depending on, you know, how maybe the viscosity of it changes and it's not going through the pump right. We're just going to completely take that out of the equation, and took the pump out, took the tank out, new fuel pump, carburetors are cleaned, everything is dialed in, and I'm just going to start working on some random stuff. So I did take off one of the trailer tires and paint it because they were just looking surface rusted and bad. So there's a couple clips of what that looked like, and I'll probably get to the trailer a different day, but I'm still going to keep going on the trailer tires, get those kind of dialed in, and then we're just going to keep working on random stuff. But she's home, she's ready to go. I just got to get her out on the water. The weather is just not cooperating, so we're going to keep chugging along. Alright, so that tire's done. I'll show you guys where I cleared out the oil tank. That thing was such a pain in the ass to clean. There was so much like dirt and grime and oil, just so much stuff built up in there. So here's that. It's just that little pocket right there. I think I'm gonna put a battery back there. I want to run my electronics battery back there so that I can have both of my cranking and my electronics battery right next to each other, and then the trolling motor one up front, since that's a lot heavier, and my other electronics battery is just going to be a small little cranking battery or a garden and mower battery or something. I don't need a big battery for that stuff. It's just the fish finder, nav lights, ship to shore radio, stuff like that. And there's one more accessory that I put in the boat that I bought a long time ago and never put it in, but it's just, they're so convenient to have, so simple, so cheap. So I just put this basket in there. And it's nice, it's got these little holes in here so you can hang hooks and baits and stuff like that. I got baits in there now, some scissors, pliers, extra line. It'll just be nice for everything to have a place. They were just, the scissors and the pliers were just hanging literally on the antenna of my radio. So it'll be nice to have those in one spot and a better spot to reach them when I'm up on the casting deck too. It'll be nice to have that stuff. I'm gonna put everything back away, all this stuff that I have sitting out right now, and just get the boat ready, put this other trailer tire back on. And I'm not gonna paint the trailer in this video, maybe another video I'll do that. And this thing is ready to rip. I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. If you guys like this video, want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. Like this video so it gets out to more people. Check out the Too Many Hobbies podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll catch you guys on the next video.
Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that lambe. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned